Alright guys, Simon here. We're playing Realms of Arkania, Blade of Destiny, and the last time we couldn't find the orcs. So hmm. So I actually I seriously couldn't find them. I waited until the end of the game and I still couldn't find them. And I actually sent a message to their help support and I kinda told them, hey, I can't find the orcs, and why is it that I can't find the orcs? And that's apparently it's not a problem with the game. Apparently we actually need to go to that cave in the mountains. So remember I kept saying there are other dungeons in the game. There's this one here. Apparently we have to come here. This is an orc cave. And we go there and you find the plans for their invasion and then you can come back here. So if you go here you find out that they assemble here and then you come here and you can fight them. So that's a bit odd in the sense that like why would they I mean, it doesn't tell you, like your quest, it does not tell you at all. Like, according to this, oh, we found everything, right? We've done everything. It doesn't actually tell you that you have to come here. Nor is it obvious. Like, if you're looking for orcs, why would they be down here? Because this, I thought, is human territory, right? Because the orcs are there. So, that makes no sense to me. And I swear in the previous game, like in the original game, you didn't have to do this. Although I'm not sure, like now that I think about it, I'm not sure. I think I've done this every time I've played or something. Although I seem to remember you don't have to do this. And it was never clear to me that this was mandatory anyway, so we have to come down here. So I'm gonna come back to this point in the game. I don't actually have room to carry very many things. Like I'm completely ready, basically, for the end of the game, but we have to do one more dungeon. And not only that, we have to climb all these mountains. Like this path isn't even in the map. Look at this. It's not even shown in the map. But you have to come through here to finish the game. It's so not obvious. It's not in the quest log. It's not obvious here. I don't know. Don't entirely agree with the mechanics. So it's summer though, which is good. So we're gonna walk through this place in the summer, which is the safest time, I guess, to walk through a. Let's go to sleep a bit. It's the safest time to walk through mountains. So let's just do that. And I can't that helps, but I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing. Like you call them, hey, you got a bug in your game, and they're like, no, you haven't done the quest. But I mean, it's not really. I don't think that's entirely my fault. It's not obvious that you have to do that to finish the game. And the thing is, I actually waited until the orcs, invaded. And up until the actual invasion, you can walk around the orc steppes and you'll never find any orcs. It's like all of a sudden there's like thousands of orcs, they just appear and they ransack all your cities. They have enough orcs to come all the way down to Thorwell and sack Thorwell. But you don't see them. They're just not there until you actually go to a cave that's nowhere near there to find out that they are going to be there. I don't think that really makes sense. I think if they are going to do that, they really should put that in the quest book. In the quest book, they should really put it here, or make it more obvious. I don't know. Anyway, let's stop complaining about that and walk over the hills. So I have to walk down here, and then I have to come back because the orcs are up here. So I have to walk down here. I guess I'll probably take the long way back because the mountains are not fun to walk through unless I choose to turn back. I think the cave is actually closer to Skellen or Skellelin than to Vexcar. Alright, see what terrible things happen here. Gonna walk through the mountains, guys. I guess I'll reply because the tech support guy told me you have to do the cave. I think I'll just write back to him. I'll just thank him, but also say that hey, maybe consider putting it in your quest book because it's really not obvious. They've added other things. I mean, they added the quest book first of all, but the quest book wasn't even in the first game, and all of this was quite helpful. Like they put the quest markers in the towns and all that, so you don't have to keep track of that. And they keep track of all this stuff, they keep track of your recipes and everything. So this is all very good. I like all this part. It's just that, when it fails, and it doesn't tell you how to find the actual orcs. Especially like the main quest, like there's nothing more in the main quest, so it looks like the main quest is finished. When of course it isn't, you still have to come down here of all places. This is literally the longest part in the entire game, and the most obscure part in the entire game. And look how slowly we're walking, like any sensible person would avoid coming down here. It'll literally take us a whole month, I think, to walk through this place. At least it's summer. At least it's summer, and there's a lot of food and a lot of herbs. That was only 1 hour, and I found a lot of stuff anyway. Interesting. Keep going. So, I mean, there's lots of food, lots of herbs, no enemies, so I'm pretty happy about that. But we're gonna spend several weeks walking down this path. I don't know, like, wouldn't you avoid it if you can? Like, why would you come down here unless you knew you had to? Why would any sensible person walk down here? It makes no sense. Alright, find more herbs, then we just sleep and keep repeating this routine for several more
Many
weeks.
tracks left by game in the soft ground.
Yep. Oh wait, what? No, keep going. So that was just a good place to hunt animals. It wasn't actually... I thought it was a hunting event. Which, by the way, we never completed. Like when I was waiting for the orcs to arrive, I walked around a bit more as well. I still have not actually successfully completed one of those hunting events. So every single time we had the aurochs or the pigs, we have not succeeded. And aside from the Despota Cave, I think this is pretty much there's a Despota Cave here, and I think this is, aside from that one, I think this is pretty much the last one. The last cave. Or the last dungeon that I remember. We are finding a lot of food. I do have the blade. In fact, I have so much food that Fluttershy becomes encumbered carrying all the herbs. Should probably drop. Let me just drop a few of these rations. Because we do have too many of them, but also let me just pass some of this stuff. I guess I'll sell the stuff when I'm back in town. So at most you can carry like a stack of 20. Also, I leveled up a little bit in the other game, but let me just check who... Okay, so it's only... Oh, I see. So it's Applejack and Twilight that has not yet leveled. So they're probably going to level one more time before the end of the game. But we'll see. I doubt we'll get to level 6. Yeah, we're currently level 5. I doubt we'll get to level 6. But who knows? Pinkie Pie might, because every time you open a lock, you gain experience. Yeah, the experience gain is also a bit odd. Like, some things you gain experience for, other things you don't. Stuff like, I think, using treat wounds and lockpicking, stuff like that will gain experience. But since it's, there's no... It's not efficient to have multiple people picking locks, right? So then you always end up with the... Okay, with a lot of food, no water though. So you end up your dungeon leader getting all the experience for the lockpicking, and then she just levels up faster than everybody else. Slightly odd, in my opinion. Not well balanced. Who is attacking me? 2 robbers. Alright, well let's fight the 2 robbers. One of them has a bow. Alright, let me just come over here and start whacking them with my bow. Might just kind of push him the other way. Okay, well, Fluttershy just got hit right away. Let's move here, attack him, and attack him. And so that pushes him this way, that's good. So now I can surround him with my other guys. Right? Right. Alright, let's move here. Hit him. And then surround him here. Like that. Move Twilight here, hit the robber. Move Fluttershy, and we just basically disabled this robber. Because he's got a bow and he can't hit anybody with the bow. And we start swinging again, as you do. This might take a while. New enemies have suddenly appeared. One more guy with a bow, it looks like. That's okay, we can deal with him later on. Wow, that was fast. 19 damage, amazing. Maybe just move Twilight here. Need to move them into a position where they can't shoot the people with less armor. Alright, run ahead. Rarity can probably come around this way. So just move Fluttershy behind these two guys. And then move the tanks forward. And yep, move forward. Surround this guy. Oh, he died quick. Fluttershy move behind cover. And then we'll just surround him, beat him a little bit. Let's see, where to move you? Let's move you there. And I guess Applejack can move up. Everybody else can cover. Alright, so here we go. Nope, don't flee. It's quite likely that this robber will run away, but doesn't really matter. Alright, so that disables him as well. Wait, why is Applejack... the poisons. Should be fine. We'll lose some health. Not a big deal. I only lost 3 health. As long as we don't break any weapons. Maybe I should just avoid these combats again. Because we have a long way to go, and there's a dungeon at the end of it, so... might be better off if we avoid combats to avoid breaking weapons. Alright, come on. Nope, don't do that. Finish him off. Finish him off, if you please. No, don't stop that. Alright, 4 ducats, and we're gonna just throw away that stuff. We don't need money, don't need food, don't really need weapons. So yeah, we're not gonna loot anything anymore.
The many tracks left by
here we
game
go.
in the tracks seem to have been made. The bull continues to graze peacefully without paying much attention to his surroundings. Sneaks closer. Fearin does not smile upon.
Nope. Those never work. Hunting aurochs never works. We're out of water. There you go, finds water. Oh yeah, that's right. So hunting Aurochs also gives you experience. So Applejack's gonna level up. So you see how like these kind of experience things, it's just a bit weird. Like actually fighting enemies gives you next to no experience. But just failing to hunt an Auroch gives you experience. Not sure how that works. Alright, let's level up. I think I want more magic. Don't I? More strength. And less... I think maximum value is 18 for any of these. Less... curiosity? More skill improvements. Let's go for combat. Sword, parry, more projectile weapons. Talents. So you're just gonna go with more nature talents. Orientation. Actually, don't need plant law. Animal law, survival. More instinct, more perception. Alright, good. And then more fulminictus. More friendship. And I guess more balm. Most of the other stuff we don't actually use, do we? Hardly ever use any spells. They give you so many and you use so few of them. Meekness, sleeping, alright. So there we go.